This is my very first piano. It's the Roland Juno DS88, and I also will show you the bench and stand that I got to go with it as well. I don't know anything about music or how to play yet, but I'm definitely eager to learn. When doing my research on which piano to buy, this one hit several of the items on the list that I was looking for. A few of those items I was looking for were being that the keyboard had 88 keys that were weighted and had touch sensitivity as well. It was recommended to find a full-size 88 key keyboard versus the smaller keyboards because some classical music requires all 88 keys. And if I get the full-size keyboard now, I won't have to upgrade anytime soon. I got this keyboard and the other items from Amazon because I have an Amazon store card and it gave me 24 months zero interest, so I felt like my budget wasn't an issue. I wanted to get the most I could for my money. At first it seemed kind of crazy because the price was so high, but considering the factors, I think it's well worth the investment. I didn't want to play on something too cheap that would hinder my learning experience, and I wanted something that would last me a very long time and would not need to upgrade anytime soon. From what I read, the Roland brand is a great quality brand that will last a long time. This thing is packed with features that helped me make my purchase decision, as well as great reviews on Amazon. I'll put a link in the description below so that you can see all the specs on this thing and see the reviews and have any questions answered that you may have. Here you can see the 8 phrase pads that are for triggering samples and audio songs stored on a USB memory. Here's the interface for selecting many different sounds as well. This area allows for easy sound manipulation and editing with hands-on knobs and sliders. I like that there was a mic input with a vocoder and auto pitch for vocal performances as well. I also like that it has computer inputs so that you can download additional sounds from Roland's Axial website. This keyboard also comes with 1200 sounds already built in. Something you should know about this keyboard is that it does not come with built-in speakers. So I use my Astro A40 headset or this little $30 soundbar that I got for when my family wants to hear what's going on as well. Once I get good enough, I'll invest in some monitors. I'm really glad I went with this piano because it screams quality and I think it'll last me a very long time without ever needing to upgrade. Here's a demo of what I learned just before making this video. Next I'll show you the Roland piano bench that I got as well. Just like before, I wanted to get something that was really high quality and that'll last a very long time. I didn't want to go with something cheap that would be wobbling and be very unsupportive. This bench features a solid wood construction, cushioned vinyl seat top with a polished ebony finish, which is very cool looking. This bench is a bit pricier at $199, but it is a very quality piece from Roland and it matches my piano very well. And like I said, it's going on my Amazon card for 24 months zero interest, so I decided to spring a little bit more for this piece of equipment. When picking out a bench, you definitely want to think about the longevity of your comfort. You want to think about how many hours you're going to be spending in this thing per day, and if the quality of the seat will determine how long you play for. If you get something that's not good, you're not going to want to sit in it for very long, and that might discourage you from learning. If you buy something that's half the price but it only lasts a few months or maybe even a year, then you have to buy another one for another $100. You just match the same price as this one, where this one could last several years. I really like that this bench is also height adjustable because I have children that'll be playing this as well. Assembling the bench is extremely easy. It should be no problem at all. As you can see here, you just put the 2 washers on and tighten the nut down on all 4 sides and then you're done. As you can see here, adjusting the height is very simple. You just rotate the knobs on both sides simultaneously. I really like that it also has this nice little storage compartment that's felt lined and looks like it's very nicely made. You can store your sheet music and other items in this area. The cushioned seat can feel a little bit firm at first, but I think once it breaks in, it'll soften up and be a lot more comfortable. But I'm very happy with this purchase. I really like this bench a lot. It looks great, and I think it'll last me a very long time. The next item I got is the Roland DS88 keyboard stand, which is a great stand for only $100. This is a multi-purpose keyboard stand with a 198 weight capacity, and it says it fits any size keyboard, so I figured it'd fit my full-size 88 key keyboard that only weighs 35 pounds. I wanted to make sure I got a really good quality stand to go with my expensive keyboard, so I went with the Roland keyboard stand to make sure I didn't have any issues down the road. The last thing I wanted was something that would fall apart or excessively wobble while playing. That would be completely annoying. It has an adjustable height and width, and it also folds into a compact size for easy transport in case I ever wanted to bring it over to a friend's house or something. Putting this thing together is very easy. It took no time at all, as you can see here. This is where you'll add the foam pieces to each side of the bar so that your keyboard doesn't slide off. Your keyboard is not screwed down in any way to this stand, it simply rests on top of it, on top of these foam pads. I wouldn't be worried by that. It's very stable and secure. I don't think there's going to be any issues with that. I'm really happy with this stand. I like it a lot. I feel like it's a great quality piece of equipment, and I think it'll last a long time. I think it'll support my keyboard very well, and I have no worries that this thing will fail and drop my keyboard at all. I think it'll do a great job. Adjusting the height is very easy. You simply unscrew these knobs and line it up with the hole, and then you just select your desired position and then put your keyboard on. I highly recommend any piece of equipment that I showed you here today, the Juno DS88, the Roland bench, or the Roland stand as well. Any one of these would be a great addition to your setup. This is my first setup ever. I've never played the keyboard before this. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm very eager to learn, and I hope to be great someday. I think that buying high quality pieces of gear will definitely help me reach that goal. I'll leave links in the description below so that you can find all these items on Amazon as well. I'll also put a link to my website where you can see all the photos I took of these products. I really hope you liked my video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.